General Foods Video presents Shortcuts. Volume 1, Meals in Minutes.
Welcome to Shortcuts. I'm Susan Bates. With my busy schedule, I have to budget my time, and I can't afford to spend hours in the kitchen. Still, I don't want to shortchange my family at mealtime. If you've ever found yourself making hamburgers 3 times a week, you know what I mean. Well, Shortcuts solve the problem. It's a collection of quick and easy hints to help you turn out delicious, well-balanced meals in minutes. You can use the 23 shortcuts on your tape in a variety of ways to create new meals in minutes all year round. And you'll have confidence they'll taste great. You'll see quick and easy hints demonstrated by people who use shortcuts in their own busy lives. You'll join them in their kitchens as they take you through shortcut techniques step by step so you can be sure you're doing it right. The Shortcuts Cooking Guide helps you remember what's on the tape. I keep mine in the kitchen so it's handy when I cook. It also has suggestions for substituting ingredients to get the most variety from shortcuts. And an extra time saver? Most of the ingredients are everyday foods I keep on hand. Once you see how easy it is to cook with shortcuts and how easy they are to remember, you'll browse through your tape whenever you want inspiration for a meal you can make in minutes. Or you can also use the table of contents in your cooking guide or on your cassette box. Shortcuts are arranged in 4 convenient sections: entrees, soups and salads, side dishes and sauces, and desserts and beverages. Now each section is color-coded, and each shortcut is numbered. Say you're looking for an entree. Grilled fish in foil. Just use the search button on your VCR to find the red section, shortcut number 8. Easy. I'll be back at the end of the tape with some special hints and serving suggestions. Enjoy your tape. Shortcuts help turn just minutes in the kitchen into meals you're proud to serve. Section 1, Entrees. Light and easy pasta. A change of pace from tomato sauce.
I'm making my light and easy pasta with a ½ pound of linguine, a medium-weight pasta that combines nicely with peas and ham. Here's a clever shortcut. Pour a package of frozen peas directly into the colander. When the linguine is ready, drain it, like this. The boiling water heats the peas through. Now empty into a serving bowl. Add a ½ pound of diced ham, or a little leftover chicken is also good, and toss with a ½ cup of Italian dressing. It's flavorful, light, and easy, and you'll enjoy the good taste.
Skillet Chicken. A complete meal in 15 minutes.
Now I make my shortcut with half a chicken cutlet, frozen mixed vegetables, ready-made Italian salad dressing, and rice. Now I brown the chicken in 2 tablespoons of the Italian dressing. Then I add a little less than a cup of the loose frozen vegetable. Add 1/3 cup water, bring it to a boil. Now stir in 1/3 cup of the pre-cooked rice, cover, remove it from the heat, and let it stand for 5 minutes. And there it is. Now for added flavor, I like to add just a sprinkling of grated Parmesan cheese. It's perfect for nights you have to work, or even nights you don't.
Meatballs Mediterranean. A tempting ground beef dinner made right in the skillet.
Okay, Meatballs Mediterranean. Shape 3/4 pound of ground beef into a rectangle and put it into a hot, greased skillet. Sprinkle on 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Now watch how I make the meatballs. Cut into 1-inch squares, and you've got square meatballs. Now brown and push to one side. Add 2 cups of frozen broccoli. Separate and thaw. Now, stir in a large can of stewed tomatoes and ½ a teaspoon of oregano. That's the Mediterranean flavor. Cover and simmer 3 minutes. Then you spoon it onto a platter with rice and serve it up.
Meal in a pouch. A hearty dish with no cleanup.
When we make our meal in the pouch supper, everyone has a job, right?
Right.
Okay. Mark's responsible for the foil. The heavy-duty kind makes the best pouch, and I've cut the potatoes up into thin slices.
And I open up the can of tomato soup, and we put it all together.
First, we put the meat on the foil. Minute steaks are really good.
Next, we put the potatoes on one end, and equal portions of green beans and carrots on the other end.
Then we spoon on a quarter cup of tomato soup.
Boy, that looks good.
Then we wrap it up and bake it in the oven at 375 degrees for about 50 minutes, and...
Here, Dad.
Thanks. Here it is, guys. A supper that's easy to make and clean up after.
Family Treat Franks, a one-dish meal that combines foods everyone loves.
Family Treat Franks. I fry bacon, add sliced franks, onion and green pepper, and saute a couple of minutes. Stir in a quarter cup each of water and ketchup. Now cooked frozen corn on the cob, cover, and simmer 5 minutes till the flavors blend. Scrumptious.
Oriental Kabobs, a yogurt marinade makes a healthy, flavorful barbecue.
Okay, Oriental Kabobs. First, make a marinade with 1 cup of plain yogurt. Now, for the Oriental flavor, add 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger root, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and stir. It makes a great marinade without a lot of calories. Next, take 2 chicken breasts, cut into cubes, and mix it in. Cover it and let it stand in a cool place for about an hour. Next, skewer the chicken and alternate with mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, and chunks of pepper and zucchini. Grill the kebabs 4 to 5 minutes on each side. You can also broil them indoors. I like to serve them right on the skewers with rice. Now that's one good tasting, good and healthy dinner.
Picnic Hero, a sandwich, salad, and vegetables all in one.
Okay, my Picnic Hero begins with half a bag of combination frozen vegetables. You thaw it in boiling water about 2 minutes. Drain the vegetables, then toss with 1/3 cup of Italian dressing. Now take a loaf of Italian bread and spoon dressing on both sides. Layer with your favorite meats and cheeses. Spoon on the vegetables, then some shredded lettuce. Cover and wrap it tightly in aluminum foil, and it's ready to go.
Grilled fish in foil, a light way to barbecue with the vegetables cooked right in.
Now, for my grilled fish in foil. Place a fish fillet, about 6 ounces, on heavy-duty foil. You can use flounder, cod, sole, whatever's available. Top with cut-up zucchini, tomato, and some summer squash. Then add a tablespoon of white wine, a dash of thyme, and a pat of butter. Seal the foil, and you're ready to grill. Give it 10 minutes on each side. When it's done, serve right in the foil, so there's no big cleanup. Just relax and enjoy a great summertime meal.
Section 2, Side Dishes and Sauces. Artichokes made easy, a vegetable treat that's simple to make.
Okay, first you wash the artichoke, then trim the base and take off the tough leaves. Cut off the top and clip the tips with scissors. Now boil in water for about 20 minutes in a stainless or enamel pot. Use a fork to test that the bottom is tender, and the leaves should be easy to pull off. Let it cool, and it's ready to eat. Watch how. Pull off a leaf and dip it into melted butter or a little oil and vinegar, and eat the tender part like this. And there's an extra treat at the center. Cut off the fuzz and eat the delicious artichoke heart. It's easy and fun.
Tasty winter squash, a flavorful way to prepare any type of winter squash.
Winter squash can be baked, steamed, or put in salted boiling water and cooked until tender. Then you can cube them, slice them, or scrape them out, like you do with spaghetti squash. Just use a fork and flake the squash like this. Now, for a seasoning idea that's great for any winter squash, saute 1 clove of garlic and 2 tablespoons of butter. Add the cooked squash, sprinkle in 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and a dash of pepper. And then just toss to eat.
Shape-up spread, a spicy treat for sandwiches and vegetables that's low in calories.
Here's how to make my shape-up spread. Put 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese in the blender. Add a small clove of garlic, 1 tablespoon of chives, and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. A nice spicy mix. Blend until it's smooth, and it's ready to use. For lunch, you can take a pita pocket with turkey, tomato, and alfalfa sprouts and use the spread instead of mayonnaise. And for a snack, use it as a spicy dip for vegetables. It's also nice enough for company. With my shape-up spread, it's easy to stay in shape.
Fresh herb butter, a garden-fresh seasoning for all kinds of foods.
Here's how to use fresh herbs. With basil, pull off the leaves. For dill, use the feathery tips. And with chives, clip the whole strand. Now for my herb butter. Take 2 tablespoons of chopped herbs. I'm using basil. Add to a stick of softened butter. Then a teaspoon of lemon juice and a dash of red pepper, and mix well. Spread on wax paper like this. There we go. Roll into a log, wrap tightly, and chill. Or freeze it in foil up to 8 months. Serve on meat, vegetables, or bread. It's a zesty new way of cooking.
Section 3, Soups and Salads. Homestyle Chowder, a hearty soup made with food you keep on hand.
My Homestyle Chowder starts with a can of creamed corn. Add the same amount of milk. Now a can of salmon, or try tuna. Season with dill and scallions. Bring to a boil, then simmer 5 minutes for a hearty dish with a homemade taste.
Chilled melon soup, a refreshing treat served right in its shell.
Now for my chilled melon soup, cut a melon in half. I'm using cantaloupe. Remove the seeds. Now take a thin slice off the bottom. A neat trick to make it stand straight. Next, remove the pulp and place in a blender. I'm using a melon baller to make the shell look special. Add 1/3 of a cup of orange juice, 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, that makes it rich, and if you like, 2 tablespoons of dry sherry. Blend until smooth, then chill. Serve right in the shell and garnish with mint and orange peel. It tastes as delicious as it looks.
Easy blender gazpacho, a savory cold soup that's a snap to make.
Now for my easy blender gazpacho. Use equal amounts of salad and tomato juice. There's 1 cup of salad, so you measure 1 cup of juice. Put the salad in the blender. Mine has lettuce, green pepper, cucumber, onion, and Italian dressing, but you can use any salad and dressing you like. Blend with half the juice at medium speed about 10 seconds until smooth. Now stir in the rest of the juice and chill it in the fridge. Tomorrow night, just top with croutons and serve cold. The blend of vegetables and dressing gives it a zesty taste, elegant and easy.
Hot Wok Salad. Stir-frying vegetables keeps in the nutrients and flavor.
When I cook vegetables, I like to make sure that most of the nutrients stay inside the food. That's why I stir fry a lot and use a wok. This kind of cooking calls for high temperatures and short cooking times, which helps to preserve vitamins. But if you don't have a wok, just use a skillet. I make a great hot salad this way. Begin the hot salad by sautéing a clove of garlic in about 2 tablespoons of oil. You want the heat fairly high so that the vegetables cook fast. That garlic smells good. Then add the vegetables. Equal amounts of snow pea pod, button mushrooms, and red peppers make a terrific combination. Colorful, too. Then stir frequently. After a few minutes, I flavor it with soy sauce, chopped scallions, and fresh ginger. And it's ready to eat. Remember, the shorter the cooking time, the more nutrients. Oh, this hot salad looks great. In fact, may never make it to the table.
Tofu spinach salad. 2 healthy foods combined in one delicious salad.
Here's my tasty way of preparing tofu. Cut it into cubes and brown lightly in a tablespoon of oil. Add the cubes to some fresh, well-rinsed spinach. Now sliced mushrooms. Pour on salad dressing and toss. And sprinkle on a chopped egg. Easy. You can also add tofu to consomme, an Oriental touch, or mix it with vegetables. Tofu has a lot going for it.
Summer dinner salad. Make it ahead and let the flavors blend in the refrigerator.
My summer dinner salad starts with a small head of lettuce, coarsely chopped. Then add 1 cup chopped celery. Now, watch this easy way to use frozen vegetables. Place a large package in a colander and hold under tap water to remove the frost. Drain well and add right to the salad. No cooking. Next, add a ½ pound of sliced ham cut into strips, or chicken is also good. Spread on 1 cup of mayonnaise, then cover. Chill for several hours. When you're ready to serve, sprinkle with a ½ cup of shredded cheddar. And you've got a light, healthful meal, a perfect supper for a perfect day.
Section 4. Desserts and Beverages. Pastry Chef Cream Tarts. So special, you won't believe how easy they are to make.
Now for my Pastry Chef Cream Tarts. Watch this easy way to make a rich pastry cream. I use vanilla instant pudding, the 4-serving size. But instead of milk, I beat in 1½ cups of cold half and half. It makes a delicious creamy filling, enough for 10 tarts. Next, take pre-baked tart shells and fill them almost to the top. Now here's the part I like best. Decorate with berries, slices of melon, strawberry, peaches, and kiwi. They're colorful and fun to make. You can chill them up to 3 hours before serving, if you can wait that long.
Anytime apple pie. A homemade favorite with most of the work done beforehand.
Now, here's the secret to my anytime apple pie. First, I start the way I always do, with fresh apples that are peeled and cored and cut into slices. Then I add some cinnamon and a ½ cup of sugar. And then I give everything a healthy stir. Next, I pile the mixture loosely into a foil-lined pie pan. I spread the apples around, and then I fold it and put it in the freezer. After the apples are frozen, you can remove the pie pan. When I want a pie, I take a disc from the freezer and place it in a thawed, ready-made pie crust. Here's one that's almost ready for baking. Dot the top of the apples with butter, add the top crust, make a large slit down the center to let out steam, and now we're ready for the oven. Bake at 425 degrees for 50 to 55 minutes or until it bubbles. And there you have it, a wonderfully old-fashioned idea that's quick enough for today.
Apple puffs. An easy way to turn an apple into a special family dessert.
Okay, apple puffs. Thaw a sheet of puff pastry, cut into 4, and put 1/4 of a peeled apple on each square. Add butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Then seal the edges, like this. Bake 35 minutes at 350 degrees or until golden. Simple.
Summer to go fruit sauce. Turn summer fruits into a luscious sauce to enjoy all year round.
Okay, my summer to go fruit sauce. Put 3 cups of sliced fruit in the food processor, or you can make it in your blender. I'm using strawberries. It's also good with blueberries, raspberries, or peaches. Add 1/4 cup of sugar. If you like, you can also add 1/4 cup orange-flavored liqueur. Now blend till smooth. Chill, and you can use it right away, or freeze it in small containers. Be sure you label and date them. They're good for up to 6 months. Think how great it will taste when it's snowy and cold, and you use the sauce to perk up cake or ice cream, like bottling summer.
Frosty Fruitshake, a delicious treat made with fresh fruit and yogurt.
Here we go with my Frosty Fruitshake. Put 1 cup of fruit into a blender. Now, I'm using strawberries, but you can use whatever's in season. It's also a good way to use up fruit that's getting soft. Then add 1/2 cup of plain yogurt, or vanilla if you like it a little sweeter. Then a teaspoon of honey and 1/2 cup of chopped ice. Blend until it's smooth. It's a terrific mid-afternoon energy boost and a healthy treat for kids. Well, that's my Frosty Fruitshake. I hope you like it as much as we do.
Now you see the great dishes that you can make with shortcuts. Well, here are a few simple hints that can add extra appetite appeal when you serve meals in minutes. Now keep in mind that food tastes better when it looks terrific. So use contrasting colors when you plan meals. The bright colors of a hot wok salad give a lift to a fish entree. And mix foods with different textures. Light and easy pasta with crunchy greens. Serve dishes that contrast in flavor. A sweet and spicy side dish, like tasty winter squash, complements a simple chop. And here's another hint. Add a treat like artichokes to roast chicken, and you've got a special meal. For the finishing touch, use an attractive garnish when you bring food to the table. It only takes a few seconds to cut a strawberry into a fan. Or to grate chocolate. And sprinkle it over pudding. Cooking with shortcuts is not only quick and easy, it's a lot of fun. And Meals in Minutes is just the first volume in a series of shortcuts tapes for all your cooking needs. Look for volumes on easy entertaining, microwave cooking, and cooking for kids. You'll enjoy making shortcuts as much as your family will enjoy eating delicious foods all year round.
Shortcuts from General Foods.